Layoffs are coming for City of Denver employees as soon as 1 month from today. So pretty last minute for the city to be changing the rules on who gets fired first. Our Mark Salinger explains the new plan to prioritize performance and skills over years of service.
Insert the word "are" after the word skills, strike colon.
In a 4-hour meeting that would make most people's minds numb.
Put a comma after length of service, strike colon.
A quick vote at the end could change a lot of lives.
The motion passes with 4 in favor and 1 opposed. Any comments?
The jeers from the crowd of union members come as the Career Service Board approves a change to how the City of Denver determines who is laid off first. As the city faces a $250 million shortfall over the next 2 years, layoffs will now be determined based on performance, skills, ability, and length of service. Before, layoffs were only based on the time that someone had spent working for the city.
I'm a 51-year Teamster member.
Ronnie Houston is retired now and represents the Teamsters. He argues the changes will push out city employees who've been there the longest.
I don't want to be on some merit-based system. I've given you my loyalty, my trust, my love, my blood, my sweat, and my tears, and this is how you reward me?
The city hasn't said how many people will be laid off starting in August, but they argue the new rule will allow them to retain the best employees, regardless of how many people are fired. City council members don't see it that way.
I think everyone, rightly so, is very concerned about how this is rolling out.
11 of the 13 members of Denver City Council sent a letter yesterday to the Career Service Board, urging them not to pass the changes. The board passed them regardless.
I'm concerned about ageism claims. I'm concerned about retaliation complaints.
Now we know the rules, but we still don't know how many people will lose their jobs.
The mayor, they come and go. These workers, it's their career.
Some city council members are already growing concerned that we're now 1 month away from when the layoffs are expected to begin, and we still don't know how many people will lose their jobs or where the cuts will be made. No word from the mayor's office on when we might get that information. We do know that the job cuts will likely come through multiple rounds of layoffs, Kyle. I think people get that cuts are going to need to be made with the budget situation. I think people understand that there's different ways to go about it. This very last minute of like changing the rules midstream and not knowing who's going to get whacked where, that's tough. And there was the potential to even move it down a couple of weeks. They ended up voting on it today, but if we didn't get these changes, I mean, you're pushing the boundaries really far. They were already talking in the meeting today about training managers on how to do layoffs and how to decide which person will be laid off. Again, this could start 1 month from today. All right. You're all over it. Thank you, Mark.